In this struggling economy, lots of us are looking for ways to add value to our homes without taking too much from our pocketbooks. KY3's Abby Wuellner joins us from the HBA Home Show with answers from the experts. Abby, you're becoming an expert.
That's right. We're going around learning as much as we can. If you'll remember our first show, we were at the remodeling show just last, I guess it was in October probably, and now we're at the home show, the annual home show, and there are nearly 500 vendors out here today at the Expo Center in Springfield. And if you want to learn more about one topic or another, you're sure to find it here. And one we're discussing this morning is home detection. And I'm joined by Brian Morris with American Detection Specialist. And Brian, one big thing that's going on in this economy, you know, a lot of businesses are hurting, but people are still interested in keeping their families safe. What are you seeing?
We certainly have much interest in intrusion detection. When there is a strange economy, there's certainly no lack of property crime. But in addition to that, people are aware that sometimes it can be dangerous if homeowner comes face to face with intruder. And we always try to emphasize the safety aspects of what we do, and people are very interested in that and very receptive to it. In addition to things to do with intrusion and property crime, we also incorporate fire detection, so there are smoke sensors in each home system. We also see people being more and more interested in carbon monoxide sensors.
Yeah, so that's really popular, especially around here in the wintertime, and homes that might have those extra sources of power as well. And that's a really good point. Your people are looking to keep their families safe at all times, not just from intruders. And right, we did go ahead and we want to show people how these systems work. And I can tell you that if you ever had any wonder about whether or not this would wake you up at night, have no fear, it will. So you've got, first of all, I wanted to point out, these are all wireless systems you have now.
Yes, there's different ways of doing security systems, but we specialize in the wireless sensor technology. So for install, it's much cleaner and quicker. And we also get a lot more information and a lot more up-to-the-minute awareness if everything is working properly. So for the most part, we do the sensors that are wireless.
Okay, and this one's armed, and
we've got it
what
armed.
Happens if you break one of those seals on the door?
Well, we want to make sure that two things happen. Number one, we want to make sure that the people in the house are aware that something is going on. So when we kick a siren in together. Indeed.
Please enter code.
And if it was 2 o'clock in the morning, now you go around the house peeling people off the ceiling.
Exactly. Or right now, if you're watching the television and you were set to wake up to it, you could probably peel yourself off the ceiling now as well.
Everybody should be awake.
Everybody should be awake. All
yes.
right. Well, thanks, Brian. And you'll be out here all day.
Yes.
The show goes until, I guess it's 10 o'clock until 8 o'clock this evening,
yes,
out at the Expo Center in Springfield. Paula?
Yeah, sorry, Abby, I can't hear you anymore.
I know. I'm kind of deaf in one ear at the moment. I hear a ringing noise going through my head right now.
Yeah, we'll check in with you a little later, Abby.
Right.
Thanks. If you're looking for cost-cutting ways to spruce up your space, dozens of vendors are on hand at this year's HBA Home Show. That's where we find KY3's Abby Wuellner this morning. Abby, what can people see if they make it out to the show this weekend?
Well, Paula, I can say you can just see about everything you can imagine that would involve home building around here at the home show. And it's from 10 o'clock this morning until 8 o'clock tonight, and then open again tomorrow. But in the meantime, you can find lots of demonstrations out here. One of them with John Gonzalez with Jag Architectural Products. And John, we're talking about ways we can save in our homes. Sometimes you have to spend a little money up front, but you can show us kind of the difference. We're all looking to save on energy costs.
Sure thing. Well, Abby, thanks. Today we get to talk to people about energy-efficient glass choices and the importance of those in the home. Basically, around Springfield, your industry standard is probably going to be an IG or insulated glass pane. This is basically a glass sandwich with a sealed airspace. The importance of this is one of the places that home budgeting usually gets victimized, and yet your windows can be such a place to save energy and make the home a more comfortable place to live. So we're going to give just a real easy demonstration.
Show exactly how that works, yeah.
Sure thing. This is a BTU meter, so it reads BTU heat transmission through the glass. And right now, this standard glass here is giving us a reading of about 187.
Okay, and then
you feel
numbers will take you only so far. Okay, absolutely. Yeah, you can definitely feel the light there.
Sure. So then we replace that with an industry standard low E coated glass, which just about any vendor on this floor can sell you here if they sell windows. And we're getting a much lower BTU reading of about 39. So
oh, wow, you can't feel anything.
Absolutely.
Huh.
So the reduction there is 80% or in excess of that for just raw heat transmission into the house.
In the summer, it doesn't sound like a big deal right now, but come summer, that's a huge change.
Absolutely, it can be. And one of the other oft-touted benefits of this low E glass is that it also repels UV penetration, which fades fabrics and floorings.
Yeah, we were talking about furniture earlier, falls victim to that.
So we put 2 shirts of similar color in front of 2 windows, one with low E and one without, for 180 days. And this is the one without.
Wow, it's tie-dyed now. All right.
And this is the one with.
Huh, big difference. All right, and what does that cost? Is it a huge change?
Our average increase for that is about 6%. So to put that into perspective, on a $10,000 window package, that's $600. Amortized out over a normal mortgage at the hideous 6.5% even, would come out to $3.79 a month.
All right, so for many people, that's really a worthwhile expense up front.
For the results, I think so.
Yeah, all right, and you have another demonstration if people want to see more today?
I think so. It looks to be scheduled at 11 o'clock.
All right, well, we'll be out here for a little while longer and bring you more from the home show. Again, starts up here at the Expo Center in Springfield at 10 o'clock this morning, goes until 8 o'clock this evening, and then they're back up and going again tomorrow. Paula?
Looks like fun, Abby. Thanks. If you're thinking home improvement, there's plenty to see and do at this year's home show. KY3's Abby Wuellner joins us now with more. What do you have now, Abby?
Hey, Paula. Yep, we're out here and they're getting ready to open the doors in just a couple of hours. Now with Matt Morrow, the executive officer of the HBA of Greater Springfield. And tell me a little bit about the show, what you guys have going on this year.
Well, it's an outstanding show. We're really excited about how things got going yesterday. Big crowd, enthusiastic crowd looking for things that they can do in their home. It's a great, safe investment right now, and you get to live in it and enjoy it. So we're having a great weekend.
Okay, and you had a wonderful day yesterday, I understand.
Yep, we sure did, and we think that bodes well, not just for the rest of this weekend with a great weather weekend and everything else for people to come out, but really for 2009 for home building and remodeling.
And how about attitudes? How are people faring through this? I guess we're calling it a recession now.
Yeah. Well, I read one of these banners that one of our vendors has out here, remodeling contractors, says we chose not to take part in the recession. And
very wise decision.
It's a good way to go. But, our vendors see and hear the news like everybody, and so they showed up yesterday, I think, wondering what to expect. But when I talked to vendors as they were leaving yesterday, very enthused, very excited for a great weekend, and that comes from visiting with people who live here and work here who are also ready to do something. I mean, sometimes we just get tired of sitting around not participating.
It's time to get into it again. And today we have not only the demonstrations, but also you were talking about seminars, and we keep hearing great time to buy a house, but at the same time tough to get a loan.
Right.
Not so?
Well, there's a seminar today at 3 o'clock. It's called Yes, You Can Get a Loan, and it's conducted by different lenders who are exhibitors here. And the key really is they have more money to loan than they've had in the past, great interest rates, great terms, but the loan products are a little bit different than they've been before, and so what you need is to get with a professional, get with somebody who really knows what those products are, like these lenders we have at the home show, and let them match up your situation to the best loan product.
Okay.
But once you get matched up, you're gonna like the terms.
You're gonna be in good business. Yeah. All right, and that's from 10 o'clock until 8 o'clock today, and then tomorrow you're back out here from
10 to 4.
All right, and cost?
$6 for adults. You can get a $1 off coupon by going to springfieldhba.com, or kids 12 and under are free.
Okay, thanks so much, Matt. Back to you, Paula.
All right, thanks, Abby. One of the most recognizable women in the entire world.